Hi, I'm Caylee Kirby, oldest daughter of first base coach Wayne Kirby. Father's Day is always a big deal in our family. Let's go inside and talk to some of the Oriole dads about being fathers. I'm good, Dad. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
What was your first diaper changing experience?
Ooh, we can't talk about that on camera. It was rough.
Why not?
Because there was a outflow.
Same time, I probably got peed on quite a few times when I was changing them.
Nice gag reflex, I think, at first. So, but it's definitely gotten better over time.
It's actually a pretty neat moment. You want to be as careful as you can. You don't want to break them. And you know, the more you get used to it, you realize that they're pretty durable.
I've had about 4 or 5 a day, so I try to, try to keep my hands clean, for sure.
I made Jill buy a baby doll. Jill's my wife, for those that don't know, so that I could practice. And it was really hard to change the doll. It was because her legs wouldn't move. It was really awkward, but actually changing O the first time was not as hard as I thought it would be.
What's your favorite part about being a father?
I think just watching him grow up, and I think he's at the age now where he's starting to mimic things that me and my wife do, which is it's kind of funny. But then it makes you realize you got to be really careful about what you do because he's picking up on everything that we're doing.
And all these cute little things she does just kind of brings the whole kind of realm of life into scope, and it makes you think about things a different way.
I think that's the biggest thing for me is just the pride that you feel watching them grow up. And, the change of lifestyle for you is different, but it's very enjoyable. There's nothing like having a child.
What have you learned from being a father?
Well, I think it's a reminder of all the stupid things you used to do. Now your kids are doing the same thing. It's pretty much what being a father is. Everything your son does, good and bad, you kind of see a little bit of reflection of yourself.
When she gets older, are you willing to do her hair?
Yeah, absolutely. I actually learned how to braid hair in kindergarten.
Yeah, I don't know if she's gonna want me to, but yeah, I'll give it a shot. There's probably not gonna be too many things that she's gonna ask me to do that I'm gonna say no to, which is unfortunate. So I've heard that I'm already wrapped around her finger. I don't believe that, but we'll see how it goes.
And what lesson do you want August to learn when he grows up?
Fend for yourself. Fend for yourself. If you want to accomplish something, go do it. I'm gonna be a firm believer and install a lot of values into this kid and hopefully future kids about if you want something, it's yours for grabs. None's gonna be handed to you.
How to treat people, to be respectful and things like that. I want to make sure that I set a good example for my son.
How to respect other people and how to treat people the right way, no matter where they're from or who they are. I think that's probably one of the biggest things that I would want to pass on to her.
Just to enjoy every moment of his kids, and sometimes can be hard and sometimes can be tough, but you'll look back and miss every moment of it.
Have you thought about the dating age yet?
Yeah, you know what? I have this picture in mind of her sitting in her first bath, kind of reclined, and she's maybe a touch overweight, which is a good thing when they're babies. So she's got all these rolls. She kind of looks like a little Michelin man. And I've already said that the night of her first prom, when her date comes to pick her up, I'll be wearing a T-shirt with that picture on it.
So I know you sing nursery rhymes. What do you sing to your daughter?
I don't really sing nursery rhymes. I try to go with a little more hip music, some Tupac. Try to get real gangster with. No, I'm just kidding. She's a big fan of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
Who was easier to raise, boys or girls?
Yes. They weren't hard. Looking back on it, you have to have a lot of guts to be a parent and not be a pal. Because you want to be a pal all the time, but it takes guts to be a parent. And the train leaves the building about 13 years old, and the train usually comes back about 16 or 17 or 18. They figure out you weren't as stupid as they thought you were. I've gotten a lot smarter over the years in their eyes.
What have you learned from August about being a father?
Patience, a little bit more. I've gotten a little bit more patience and tolerance for certain things, and I don't think I get as angry because I just look at him and it doesn't really matter.
And lastly, between you and me, Cabria's not right here. Who's your favorite child?
Me. Adam Jones.
He's not your child.
According to you. No, but I don't have any favorites. I treat all of you the same. You should know that.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Daddy.
All right, thank you.
Love you. Yeah. Cabria too. No, she's not allowed. She's not allowed. No.